The UL94 vertical flame test is a material characterization standard for determining the flammability of a plastic. This instructional video will cover safety, items, and equipment required, setup, procedure, and analysis of a vertical flame test. This instructional video is intended for engineering students who have completed the Intro to Plastics and Composites, Materials, and Processes. While working in the lab, you will need to wear safety glasses and closed-toed shoes at all times. Always remember to properly display your identification badge. This will ensure the safety and security of the labs. While working around open flames and high-temperature materials, heat protective gloves should be worn. Warning: while conducting a vertical flame test, volatiles can be released into the air. It is required to wear a respirator during any testing. Get a lab technician's approval before conducting any vertical flame tests. Before starting the test, you will need a working hood, cotton balls, Bunsen burner, clamp stand, heat gloves, a respirator, a timer, a ruler, a striker, aluminum foil, and your sample specimen. An optional metal windshield may also be used. Test specimens should be 125 mm long, 13 mm wide, and between 3 and 13 mm thick. The fume hood can be located in the Measurements and Analysis lab immediately on the right. Heat gloves can be found outside the door to the left at the rotomolding station. Strikers can be found to the left of the fume hood on the wall. Ask a lab technician to get a Bunsen burner and a clamp stand. To start setup, turn on the hood lights and ventilation. The switches can be located on the front of the hood to the left. Lay down some aluminum foil to make sure the workspace stays clean for other students. Attach the Bunsen burner hose to the blue natural gas nozzle located on the left of the fume hood. Spread out cotton balls directly underneath where the specimen will burn. The cotton balls are used to indicate the flammability of any drips that come off of the specimen as it burns. Set up the ring stand so that it is directly above the Bunsen burner. Attach the specimen to the ring stand. Adjust its height so that it will sit 10 mm above the top of the Bunsen burner. Once ready, turn on the natural gas to the Bunsen burner by rotating the blue nozzle counterclockwise. Use the striker to ignite the Bunsen burner. Once lit, adjust the Bunsen burner flame until it is blue and about 20 mm tall. Before starting the test, verify that the flame is 20 mm tall. Also, make sure the hood door is as low as possible. Once ready, apply the flame to the center of the specimen at the bottom, ensuring half the flame, or roughly 10 mm, is making contact with the specimen. Hold the flame on the specimen for 10 seconds, starting once the flame has made contact. It helps to have another person time while doing this. After 10 seconds, remove the specimen from the flame and hold it over the cotton balls. Time how long it takes for the flame to extinguish. Record this as after flame time 1. Also, make a note if any drips coming off the specimen light the cotton balls on fire. Once the flame extinguishes, reapply the flame for another 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, remove the specimen from the flame. Close the working head door completely as the specimen burns. Record how long it takes for the flame to extinguish. Record this time as after flame 2. Wait for the specimen to stop burning before cleaning up your workspace. After following the proper flammability testing procedure, the next step is to analyze the results. Three categories in the UL94 vertical flame test are V0, V1, and V2. In order to achieve the lowest flammability classification V0, the after flame time 1 and the after flame time 2 must be less than 10 seconds. The flame cannot reach the top of the specimen while being burnt, and the cotton indicators cannot be ignited during testing. For more information, read the UL94 testing standard.